Venture Productions is a small independent film company established for the purpose of making documentary, commercial, and industrial films. The group is self-contained, having all the necessary personnel required for production.
Well, we're looking for a short subject to make that will have an appeal visually, as well as something that's unique and hasn't been done for films, at least around here, in a long, long time, if at all. And the idea is to take a blues singer who happens to live in Cleveland now, at least for the time being, named Arbee Stidham, and do a studio recording session with him to get his music, and then use that as the basis for the visualization of the film. The first thing we did, Cal and I got together for about a 3-hour interview with Stidham. And from that 3 hours, we boiled it down to about 7 minutes of material, so that he will narrate his own voice over the film in 4 sections. In one, we want to study him performing in the studio. In another one, we want to catch him visualizing his music in a lyrical sense, probably with railroad background. And then it'll depend upon the music that he has, what the third visualization will be, but we want it to be opposite of the lyrical outdoor. Maybe it'll be a tighter city thing, maybe crowded streets downtown, or whatever he's singing about. He lives in this area. There are broken windows, there are boarded up windows, there are houses where you can literally see inside, the rooms are empty. And in this atmosphere you do have children playing, people are going about their business of walking around, and I thought we would establish Arbee as being in this context. Okay.
Good job.
That one was good.
Okay. Let's see. Can we... Now let's get up on this balcony up here.
Okay, you get up to the back stairs.
Go out there. That's fine. Yeah, we'll set the camera up there. Now, when you sit down, you got cigarettes on you?
Yeah.
Just reach for a cigarette. Don't light it up. Just reach for it and pull it out, you know. And we'll cut to a close-up for the light up. Okay? Very good.
What about your visual? Start there. Start the tape once, Cal.
Well, the blues was a thing to me, and it has always been a thing that I have felt, because I was big enough, I was old enough to know all about the Depression, about the hard times. I always felt that a man could express himself better by singing than he ever could by talking.
The feeling of this is one of a very, very slow-moving, kind of an observer of life. This guy is basically a reminiscer of almost a personal historian.
My main duty is to follow through with other shots besides, you know, the main shots, you know, get cutaway shots, and just depends on where we're at. Sometimes we want both cameras on the subject at the same time to save having to do retakes on it. So that's basically my job, is to follow through with those second shots.
Jesus did that cross.
Filmmakers are essentially storytellers. There are a million ways to tell a story in their particular medium, and each one will tell it differently. They have to concern themselves with the visual journey into this film, how to get it moving, how to let people know that here is a man first, and this is where he is, and this is who he is, and this is what he does.
Well, we chose this particular locale, for one thing, is because it's handy. Another thing, it cuts in the canal scenes that we shot yesterday. Down there by the park, we didn't have a lot of control. up here. We're all by ourselves. With the owner's permission, we can pretty well do the way we want to do, without compromising film or people.
Okay. Yeah, the essence of this idea is that in trying to visualize the blues as Arbee sings them and feels them is this feeling of alienation and aloneness and constant travel. And so we are doing quite a few long shots in terms of places he might be traveling, railroad tracks, highways, canals, and this particular track, because it is straight and kind of endless, and catching him alone on these endless tracks kind of symbolizes the feeling that we're trying to get with his music and with the visuals.
Well, it does and it doesn't. Extend that other leg, please.
This leg?
Yeah. Extend it or dig it in or something. Okay?
Okay. Go back to the beginning, Arbee.
My job is to record everything that occurs camera-wise and event-wise while we're out shooting anywhere, so that we'll know at all times what we've got, you know. And I write down a description of the film, the filming that we did, the shot, and I describe it so that we'll be able to remember, so when we're editing, then we'll know what to put together, piecing things together. I also record when a shot's not good and what we think is going to be good out of the stuff that we did.
We have two other musicians that we can use for background music with him. In other words, there'll be a trio. We're cutting an album at the same time, or we're at least cutting it.
We're going to set up the Aeroflex inside the soundproof booth and shoot through the window. It'll be an oblique angle to eliminate light reflections. Okay?
All right.
Now, this is going to be a medium shot. If he's on a stool, we catch the whole stool. The eclair is going to be sitting off to the side, where it isn't picking up lights, wherever, you know, wherever the location may be. But that's going to be in tight on Arbee's face. Neither of those cameras is going to move one flicker during the entire run through the song. Once it's recorded, we'll take the Aeroflex out of the studio and put it out on the floor. We'll take the eclair and shoot it on his feet, put the Aeroflex on his hands. And we'll stop. We'll go back again. We'll move both cameras again and get different angles. Now, these are all the cutaways out on the floor, practical close-ups that we will institute into the film.
Here you go. Yeah. You got one? You got it. And you're back.
Okay. Okay, sound rolling. Slate.
Bluesman, studio, take one.
In a situation like this, where the sound has to match the picture, the audio is recorded on a special tape recorder, which runs in sync with the film camera. When the film is edited, the process is simply to match them by aligning the sound of the clapboard or slate to its picture on the film. In the editing process, the filmmaker must combine the many individual shots and give them meaning by arranging them in the sequence which he feels tells his story in the best possible way. In the shooting process, he has filmed each scene several times, including long shots to establish the location, medium shots to focus your attention on the performer, and tight shots to add depth to the character by revealing in close detail the emotion of the performer. These must be intercut to bring the concept of the film to life.
While running the footage and evaluating it, it occurred to me to use a split screen process, which would involve putting more than one picture on the screen, which I thought would, I still think would enliven the interest of the viewer. It's very simple to make the format fit the picture you have. For instance, on the side you can have a long, tall format and throw a picture in there which is more or less designed to be vertical. On the other hand, you can take a format that's wide, wider than it is high, and it gives a whole new dimension to some of the pictures that you've taken.
The blues is about the problems that you've had in life, the problems that you've seen someone else have in life, the problems that you know exist in the world today. That's what the blues is about. Maybe I would like to stop and do something else, but I can't do it long at a time. I have tried. Well, I guess if it came between life and death, I'd want to sing the blues until I died. Blues was a thing to me, and it has always been a thing that I have felt, because I was big enough, I was old enough to know all about the Depression, about the hard times. I always felt that a man could express himself better by singing than he ever could by talking.
Looking real cute and fly. night. And I asked that girl, could have strolled down the street by her side. She says, now Daddy, if you've got some money, come on, sugar pie. She said, but if you ain't got no money, goodbye, goodbye, country guy. All right, let's go. Really coming. Honey, I said you could be my boss, and I'd stick closer to you, baby, than Jesus did the cross.
Blues means more to me than just going out, working, and making some money. You understand? The blues mean a part of me, a part of my living, a part of the way I have lived, a part of the way that I have seen people live. Not only my people, but other people. You would always hear them singing these blues. And it was just a melody that I liked. And I stuck with it all my life. The blues go a long ways with me. They go very deep. And sometimes I can't get it all out.
I know you're getting someone new to love, someone to make you feel happy and free. And I'm begging and pleading, please, please let it be me. Honey, I would treat you like a queen. There would be no more misery. If you want to take another chance on love, darling, please let it be me. I will always be true to you in each and every way. I would love, kiss, and I'd pet you. I'd drive all your blues and troubles away. Now, darling, please, please don't pass me by. Please open your eyes and see. Because if you're wanting love and affection, darling, please let it be me. I wonder why, baby, you're so mean. understand me. To help with my trouble, darling, but you, I need your love and understanding, baby, darling, and you know I need you. You understand everything I do. Oh, and when you make love to me, darling, I know you do. Take me, baby, I want to belong to you. I want you to know, honey, that I love you, baby, and I'm going to be true, because I found out it's your love, darling, baby, that's carrying me on through.
The blues is about the problems that you've had in life, the problems that you've seen someone else have in life, the problems that you know exist in the world today. That's what the blues is about. Maybe I would like to stop and do something else, but I can't do it long at a time. I have tried. Well, I guess if it came between life and death, I'd want to sing the blues until I die.